I'm back with another video with my husband, and today I thought it would be fun to do an all-time favorites video. And with this, I think we're gonna do a second video with our least favorites. Now, I don't really think there's anything at Disney World that we dislike. If there is, we'll mention it, but I think that's why I said least favorite. So in this video, we're gonna do our favorite, and I have a whole list of things to go through, so let's get started. So we'll say it after three. I'll count 1, 2, 3, and then say it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first we're gonna do favorite resorts. So we'll start with deluxes. Of the deluxes that we've stayed at the Boardwalk Inn, together I mean. So we've stayed at the Boardwalk Inn, the Grand Floridian, and the Wilderness Lodge. Mm-hmm. Okay, yep. So of those, what is your favorite? 1, 2, 3, Grand Floridian. For sure. And I think Wilderness Lodge is almost tied for me, or just a smidgen underneath, but also loved it. Second. Yeah, for sure. Okay, moderate resorts. We've stayed at Port Orleans, Riverside, and Coronado Springs. So of those two, we'll say our favorites. 1, 2, 3, Riverside.
Coronado Springs.
Yes, we definitely have a difference of opinion here. I loved Riverside because I thought there was just so much more, I want to say theming, but it was like there were so much more trees and foliage. It just looked, it was really, really cool. And it was kind of old-fashioned-y, which is more my taste.
Yeah, Riverside was very cool. Like, not to say I didn't like Riverside. I think what I liked about Coronado Springs was the big lake that they had. They have one at Riverside, though, too. We just weren't
They do have
near it.
Well, they have a river at Riverside. River.
Oh,
yeah. Oh boy.
There's boats in the river and everything.
Yeah, you're gonna shake the camera if you do that. Yes, Coronado does have a lake. He liked that it was it reminded him of Mexico too, which we've been several times. But with that, it's very open and more minimalist in the theming, I thought.
Yeah, the section of Riverside that we stayed in, I don't know if the whole thing is like this. I mean, was very thick with trees and things like that, which was fine. I mean,
the bayou has more trees than the mansion side, I would say, depending on where you are, anyway. But we were in the bayou section because we were we were in the bayou section in we had a preferred building at Port Orleans Riverside. Moving on, that was a long answer. Okay, favorite theme park. So of the 4, this is just in Disney World. So of the 4 Disney World theme parks, what is your favorite?
Yeah, easy.
1, 2, 3, Magic Kingdom. I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. Okay, so we're gonna go with our favorite ride in each of the 4 parks. So your favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Splash
Haunted Mansion.
Mountain.
That's a long one, so that's a good answer.
What? Splash Mountain is like a long...
Yeah, it's like 12 minutes, I think. It's a long ride.
Yeah. That's not why I like it necessarily. I like it because... I don't know, why do I like it? I think it's just, it's nostalgic more than anything for me.
Yes, it's a good ride. I really love it.
Yeah.
It is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, it probably could be tied for favorite for me. But yeah, I picked Haunted Mansion. I absolutely love Haunted Mansion. I think it's wonderful. Okay, favorite ride at Epcot.
Favorite ride at, oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, Living with the Land!
Spaceship Earth.
We are
Nobody's
probably,
gonna agree
no,
with either of
nobody
us.
will agree. So if you've never been to Disney, don't take our advice here because these are, I think pretty much everybody would say Soarin' or Test Track. Maybe some people would say Mission Space. Nobody would say Spaceship Earth and nobody would say Living with the Land. But I just really love Living with the Land. That is definitely a nostalgic one for me. And it's just so soothing and calm. And there's like never a line and there's never anybody on it and it's nice and cool. I just love it.
I think Spaceship Earth soothes me too.
He is a history teacher by trade. So that I think probably has something to do with it.
I think it does too, yeah.
We always have to do Spaceship Earth like at least 3 times a trip, at least.
Not to say we don't like the other ones.
No, Soarin' is awesome.
I
Love
get
Soarin'.
why everybody else says.
Love Soarin', love
Yes.
Test Track. Don't get me wrong. I can't do Mission Space, so I've never been on it. But we do love the other ones. But this just goes to show how big of Disney nerds we are, that our favorite rides in Epcot are Living with the Land and Spaceship
Does
Earth.
that make us Disney nerds or just nerds? Just plain nerds.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite ride at Hollywood Studios. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Tower
Rock
of
and
Terror.
Roller Coaster.
Why did you pick Rock and Roller Coaster?
Because it's my favorite.
Oh, okay. I picked Tower of Terror because
Tower of Terror would be a close second.
the line is fantastic. I mean, pre-boiler room. Like, okay, the boiler room, I wouldn't say. I mean, it's still cool, but like the line
theming.
before the boiler room is so cool. I
Yeah.
just love that.
It is very cool. It's very authentic, creepy hotel.
Yes, and that one also reminds me of growing up. I went on that ride with my dad.
They might be tied for me.
That's true. Rock and Roller Coaster is really cool. The line for Rock and Roller Coaster is not really cool. And the pre-show, I think, needs to be changed because some of us have done it a gazillion times by now. But the ride itself
But
is really cool.
backstage passes.
Right. But I will say, the last time we were at Disney World, we weren't at Hollywood Studios that day, but Steven Tyler was there and he was riding Rock and Roller Coaster. And one of the ladies that happened to be in the club level lounge when we were there at Wilderness Lodge, we were eating our dessert at night and she came in and she was at Hollywood Studios and she had these pictures,
She had pictures
of
of
Steven
him.
Tyler
We just missed
on
him.
his ride. Yes, on his ride.
Just
That's
missed
so cool. How'd you like to go to Disney World and go? He didn't have to wait in line. Let's just say he must have had a fast pass.
Yeah, well, every time we go on it, we get backstage passes. How lucky are we?
Oh, Lord. Favorite ride in Animal Kingdom?
Okay.
Favorite ride in Animal
Got
Kingdom.
it. Got it. I'm ready.
I'm saying it because I don't got it.
Count to 3.
Ugh.
No cheating.
Okay. How is there cheating?
Because if you think about it for longer than counting to 3,
Okay.
isn't it supposed to be like the first thing that pops up?
I made the rules. Okay.
Follow them.
1, 2, 3. The Safari.
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest
Or
is
the Safari.
is definitely
Tied.
more. Yeah, I would say they're probably tied. This Expedition Everest is obviously more of a thrill ride. That's really cool. I wish we never got to see the Yeti in full working motion, which is kind of sad because
Right.
I mean that was for such a short while. Now they just like kind of have they had Disco Yeti, they had a strobe light. I don't know that the strobe light is even on anymore.
I heard they're doing something different.
Yeah, but
He's still not moving.
even so, it's still really cool. Really, really recommend it. Love Expedition Everest. The line is awesome. And then the Safari, obviously, is the main attraction at Animal Kingdom. This is before. We have not seen Pandora yet. We're going next
Right.
month. We're going to see Pandora. So
So we might have a new favorite.
Right. So this is not including Avatar, Flight of Passage, or the Navi River Journey.
So I feel like I like Expedition Everest and the Safari for 2 completely different reasons. Like it's
Yes,
hard
the
to
Safari
even
is
put
not
them
thrilling.
right. It's hard to put them even in the same category because
I don't
one's a
think so.
roller coaster and one is like completely unique to Animal Kingdom. Like you can't get anything like that anywhere else. The Safari.
The Safari is really cool. They're both really cool. I mean,
Right.
and I don't think you have to worry about the Safari if you're like a motion sickness person. I mean, I guess it depends on what your motion sickness is, but for me, it's like simulators. So that's the issue with Mission Space. I can't do Star Tours where you're looking at a screen and your chair is moving. We'll see how Flight of Passage does because I am told that it's kind of a simulator, but it's not quite as bad as Mission Space. So we'll see. But yes, I feel like even if you are prone to motion sickness, you might be able to handle Expedition Everest, because I certainly can.
So do you ever feel like sick at all in that one part of Expedition Everest where you're going like backwards
No,
and it's
not at all.
completely dark, so you have no frame of reference of like which way you're going or what's going on?
No, that does not make me sick. And that's for such a short while, too.
It's like a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's not that long. No, that doesn't make me sick. I mean, I can go upside down, no problem. Like Rock and Roller Coaster, no problem. The only thing that makes me motion sickness, E. Oh, spinning too can be, I can get a little, like teacups I was like a little kind of crazy, but we went really nuts with the spinning. But that wasn't, I mean, that was temporary, like 5 minutes after I was fine. I didn't like throw up or anything. But yeah, it's mostly the simulation where like what you feel and what you see are different. They don't jive.
Right.
Okay, favorite show. This can be a live show or a not live show, like a movie type of show at the parks.
Okay.
At any of the parks.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Flights of
Festival
Wonder.
of the Lion King.
Flights of Wonder.
Flights of Wonder.
It's for sure that's the right answer. Flights of Wonder is for sure the right answer. It's so cool. It's hilarious. It's just hilarious.
I think for most people that would be in like the same league as us saying The Land and Spaceship Earth.
Bite your tongue. It's hilarious. They have Guano Joe.
Guano Joe.
I get all the jokes.
Good.
I do.
I know.
I get all of them. They're so funny. They're so funny. I love Flights of Wonder.
Festival of the
They
Lion
have
King.
a stick and no flag on the top.
Festival of the Lion King has acrobatics.
They do. It's, yeah, that's more.
And singing and crazy
That's a
dancing
theatrical-
and effects and giant floats of big animals and
That's
it's-
a theatrical performance. I mean, that's, you like Festival of the Lion King for the quality of theatrics. That's why you would like that
But
one.
it doesn't have the comedy of Flights of Wonder.
Yes, it is. No, Flights of Wonder is a live animal show where they like bring out birds and show you them, and then
Do you even like the birds, or is it Guano Joe?
mostly Guano Joe. But I do like the birds too, because when they have a baby vulture, and then Guano Joe loses it, they have the chickens and the bird that does the math and the
Oh, yeah, the
sunflower
bird, yep.
seeds, and then they give a kid a sunflower seed as a reward.
Yep.
It's so funny. Okay. Okay, so favorite restaurant in each of the parks for food. So as far as which restaurant in each park has your favorite food, we're gonna start with the Magic Kingdom. It could be, I suppose it could be quick service or table service if you want. What each?
Favorite food in Magic Kingdom. Go ahead. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Okay, how about we come back to that one? Let's start with Epcot then.
Okay.
Favorite restaurant for food in Epcot.
This is hard.
It is hard.
Oh, I have one.
Okay.
I think ours might be the same. Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
Rose and Crown. Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say Coral Reef. Rose and
Not
Crown.
for food.
Rose and Crown is, I mean, we like it because we've been to London twice, and we really like London and England and that kind of thing. Their food is so authentic, fish and chips. That being said, it is pricey. You can get the quick service. They have like the quick service spot outside, so you can, and it comes with, if you go to the quick service location outside, you have the fish and the chips, but you can tell them, I just want fish, and then like they'll prorate the price for you, or you can just say, I just want 1 piece of fish instead of 2. It's always so hot though. It's like, you always get it fresh, and it's like scalding hot, and
Well, yeah, it's just out of the deep fryer.
right, like your face will blister off
Right,
if you eat
you
it
can't
right
eat
away.
it instantly.
But
It's good. It's
it is authentic British. So, I mean, in terms of like how amazing can you make fish and chips, I mean, you know, we just love it though. Okay, so favorite restaurant for food at Hollywood Studios.
okay.
1, 2, 3, Brown Derby.
Ah,
Yes, we both had the Cobb salad there,
Yeah.
and I had low expectations of a Cobb salad. I mean, they sell it at McDonald's. How great can it be? But it actually was really good, and it was the way, I don't know, it was just different. It was really good. We also tried the grapefruit cake because that is very like quintessential Brown Derby food. It was good. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm glad I tried it. The presentation was wonderful.
What else do you pick for like good food at Hollywood Studios?
Well-
I'm trying to think of like all the places there are to eat. There's like that commissary.
Sci-fi,
There's Sci-fi.
50s Primetime Cafe.
Oh yeah, there's the Italian place.
The Italian place that the Mama Melrose's, we ate there.
Okay.
And
I wasn't thinking of that.
What I got at Mama Melrose's, that was my own fault because I picked something that I didn't care for, and in the event to be trifle, like I wanted to be
Trifle?
I wanted to be trifle, and I really wanted to like, okay, I can have scallops. Like, I love scallops. I thought mussels would be similar in that, like, oh yeah, I can totally do this. I can eat this. I wanted to be trifle and try mussels, and it was in some type of pasta dish. I couldn't do it. If you've ever seen the episode of I Love Lucy where she goes to eat the snail and she's like, and she just can't do it, that was me. I couldn't do it. So, bad experience, but that was my fault because I tried to be trifle and it didn't work out.
What I have, like spaghetti?
Something better than what I had.
Something
I'm sure it was
that
delicious.
you can't go wrong with.
Right. It seemed like very authentic Italian. It seemed like they did a good job with what it was, but favorite restaurant for food in Animal Kingdom?
Okay.
Easy one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, Tusker House. Get the banana bread pudding with the vanilla cream sauce. Get it.
Mm-hmm. I like the, whatever, I don't know what they call it. It's like a spicy chicken dish. It comes with a sauce.
Is that the, like,
It's sort of
curry?
like, yeah, curry chicken. That's what it is.
It's not, like, hot spicy, though.
No, not.
No, it's like spices spicy. I didn't think it was, because I could eat that even, and I can't eat anything
Okay.
spicy.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not overpowering or
No,
anything.
Tusker House is amazing, and it's authentic. They have authentic African food, which I think would deter a lot of people, but we have been there with a group of people, we went with my whole family, and we had a couple of people in the group that are very not trifle and are very picky eaters, and they have a huge selection of food. They loved it. Everybody said it was the best meal of the entire trip. They also have like American food too. They have like cold cuts and like a stuff to make a salad out of. They have a kids section, which is adorable. It's like, so they have the food on like this buffet, a bar here, and then the kids one is way lower, and they have corn dogs and French fries and stuff, and really good ketchup. It's really good, but
Really good ketchup.
the ketchup, yes, it's good.
Macaroni and cheese.
They have macaroni and cheese for kids. I mean, and anybody
I
can
always
take
take
it.
the macaroni
It's
and
good.
cheese,
Yeah, I've had it too. But the banana bread pudding with the vanilla cream sauce. Oh, I don't even like bananas, and it's good. Okay, so we have to go back to the Magic Kingdom
Yeah, okay.
for food.
Right. I got one. I don't know if it comes.
Well, okay. We've eaten at Tony's Town Square, Crystal Palace, Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest, Liberty Tree Tavern, Casey's, the hot dog place.
Pecos Bill.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
The turkey
Be Our
leg
Guest
stand.
for dinner.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was all right.
The turkey leg stand, yes.
Okay, what did we have?
I don't know what you had, but my dinner at Be Our Guest. Now, Stoda's Mexican hat fencing. There she goes again. So, okay, Be Our Guest for breakfast and lunch is quick service, and for dinner is table service. We've been there for lunch and for dinner. For lunch, I had like a roast beef sandwich, which is different than like the typical burgers and fries. It's slightly, depending on what you get, it's slightly more expensive than other quick service restaurants. But for the quality of food, I don't think it's any more expensive. But then for dinner, I got this I had a fruit and cheese board, I believe. And then I got French onion soup, and it was really, really good. And the waiter really liked me.
He did. It was good.
He kept calling me sweetie.
It was good.
Honey.
Maybe I'll change my vote. I said the turkey leg place because turkey legs are good, and I
They
couldn't.
are. We share one.
I couldn't remember. I know you gave me the list of possibilities, but I didn't really remember what we had at Be Our Guest. when
We've
you
eaten
first
at Liberty
mentioned
Tree Tavern quite a few times.
That was good. I'm
It's-
surprised you didn't say that one for food. I thought you were gonna say Be Our Guest for atmosphere and Liberty Tree Tavern for food. Yeah.
Okay, so your favorite snack in all of Disney World?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Wetzel's
Turkey
pretzels.
leg. Oh, Wetzel's pretzels.
I love Wetzel's pretzels. He says snack for turkey leg because
We share it.
we'll share it. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like 2 meals.
Right. It's not like we're eating like a huge turkey leg for a snack every day. I mean, yeah, we would share it.
Yeah.
And we would
Turkey
do that
legs-
when we had like a really light meal.
Thing about turkey legs though is like they have like a lot of like tendons and
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
it's yeah.
And then you have those giant birds that try to, like if you get
They
one in
try to steal
Frontierland,
your turkey leg?
Yes.
Yeah. But they taste good.
Yes, they're delish. Okay, dessert in all of Disney World.
Oh, I know.
1, 2, 3.
The
Cobbler at Wilderness Lodge. It's so
Yes.
amazing. It's especially, they have the same one at Artist Point. If you go to Artist Point, they'll give you like a small one. And then if you are staying club level at Wilderness Lodge, they have this enormous skillet that they put out, and they make a couple of them per day, and they change the flavor every day. But it's like a warm fruit on the bottom, and my favorites are blueberry or apple cinnamon. They do a mixed berry one too, and then the top is like a sugar cookie that's like kind of toasted. So good, so good.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite nighttime show. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Holiday Wishes or Happily Ever After.
Ever After. Happily Ever After is what I was
Okay,
going to say.
so Happily Ever After replaced Wishes.
We haven't officially seen this in person yet. This is totally based on like YouTube videos.
Correct.
It looks really cool.
It does. I would concur. I say Holiday Wishes because, and I don't know if they're even going to still do Holiday Wishes anymore because the Happily Ever After just recently replaced regular Wishes. Maybe they'll do Holiday Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
But we saw Holiday Wishes when we were there 3 years ago now when we ran the Wine and Dine Half Marathon, and we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah.
Which
that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
It was one of the coolest things. And where we were standing, we watched from, I mean, we couldn't see the castle projections, but we watched from behind the castle, kind of by Splash Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and the raft to Tom Sawyer Island. And at the end, the finale, the fireworks were going off like all around our heads. It was so
That
cool,
was
and there
really
was
cool.
nobody around us, so it was awesome. Okay, your favorite land in all of Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Liberty
Tomorrowland.
Square. I think Tomorrowland is like outdated and they need to update. I wish they would do a refurbishment based on the movie.
I don't think that movie did well enough for them to...
I don't think it matters because how many people have seen Song of the South? Yet Splash Mountain is one of the most popular
It's true.
rides. How many people even know that Splash Mountain is based on Song of the South? Me and 3 other people.
Right.
So I don't think that even matters. And like Pirates of the Caribbean was there before the movie. That worked too.
I like the retro future Tomorrowland. I love Tomorrowland at night. I think that looks really cool. There's
It's
just
cool when-
neon and like the colors and
Yeah, it's cool, especially cool when you're on the People Mover at night.
yes,
I recommend that.
yes.
I said Liberty Square because I like old things. That's just how I am.
That's where the stocks are.
Yes, that's where the stocks are. Okay. Get there at rope drop so you can experience the
The
stocks.
stocks. You don't want to wait in line for the stocks.
No. Okay, favorite land in Animal Kingdom. 1, 2, 3. Asia. That's where Expedition Everest is. Favorite country in World Showcase. 1, 2, 3. The UK.
Mexico.
Like I said, we just really love London, and I really like the UK for that.
I like the pyramid in Mexico. I think when you walk in and there's that market and the restaurant and the river going through inside the pyramid and you're like under the night sky,
There's always mariachi bands too.
it's really cool.
It is very cool. I mean, all of the countries are very, very cool, except Outpost. Germany is cool. They have the Caramel Kuchen. So good. So good. It's by like Werther's, I think. You have to go there. You have to get something. Brush your teeth immediately after. Totally worth it. If you like anything caramel, even if you don't like caramel, just go there anyway. It's so good. Go for free smells.
Yeah.
Morocco is
You don't
really
even
cool.
have to go in for that.
No, Morocco is really cool in the back area. Italy is cool, like the columns and stuff. France is cool because of how authentic, and I didn't know this until I went to Paris a couple of years ago, but along the Seine, they have these big green things that they have people selling art at. And they have those at the France Pavilion in Epcot too.
Yep.
Along the World Showcase Lagoon. I mean, I knew it was authentic. I didn't realize how authentic.
Yeah, it's cool as you travel to these countries and then you come back to Epcot and you realize like they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It really is very cool. Okay.
Which of the countries in Epcot have you actually been to?
I have been to, I was going to say Morocco. I haven't been to Morocco. I've been to Mexico, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, and Germany.
And I've been to Canada, UK, France, and Mexico. So you've been to Germany, I haven't.
Yes. Oh, and the United States, the American Adventure. We've been there. Favorite smell. If you've been to Disney, this is not weird. This sounds very weird if you've not been. But
Right, because it smells like vacation. Like, they say that smell is the most closely associated with memories.
yes. And
We have favorite smells.
we do. Like if you walk into the Magic Kingdom, like walking down Main Street, there's a smell.
Yeah,
The deluxe resorts all have a smell.
yeah.
Okay.
I think they pipe in smells. to
They
be
do
honest
it.
with
They
you.
do in Main Street.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wonder if they do at the resorts. If so, they need to bottle it and
I
sell
agree.
it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Grand
Floridian
Floridian
Lobby.
Lobby. Yeah,
For sure. Very, very close second is Wilderness Lodge Lobby for me.
yeah. They smell like vacation. The
They
Grand
do.
Floridian, when you walk in, they have the in the lobby they have like the soap store. and-
Basin.
Yep, and it just
And
it has
flowers.
a smell. And
Yeah.
yes, the giant things of flowers.
Yeah, it smells very good. Wilderness Lodge. And when he says it smells like vacation, it doesn't smell like sunscreen and sweaty people. It smells very good.
It smells it reminds us of vacation.
It smells good.
It's a
You
smell
have-
that
yes.
tells us that we are on vacation. It's not weird. Stop looking at us like that.
Okay, favorite mode of transportation.
Don't go on to the next video.
Okay, favorite mode of transportation. 1, 2, 3. Monorail.
Of course.
Love it. The boats can be fun too.
Yeah, but you know.
Monorail's better. Okay, favorite morning park.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Magic
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
For sure. They have a good like entrance show in the morning. Really like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we find that we can accomplish the most there before during the morning extra magic hour.
Yeah, you can go on a lot of stuff
True story.
if you get there right away in the morning.
Evening park. Favorite evening park.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Epcot.
Epcot.
Epcot is a very cool park at night.
Yes. Future World at night.
I mean, a lot of things are closed at night in Epcot, in Future World, but the ground is very, very cool. It's all
Yeah,
sparkly.
it has like the fiber optics in the ground and like just the lights and the colors and Spaceship Earth lit up, and it's kind of similar to how I said I like Tomorrowland at night in
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay, favorite line. Queue line. 1, 2, 3. Tower of
Expedition
Terror.
Everest.
Yes. Tower of Terror and Expedition Everest, I think, are probably tied for me.
You know what? So I like Expedition Everest because it's like you're walking through like that museum of.
Why did you say museum in quotes?
Because it's not really. It's a line. It's not really a museum.
It's a museum.
Okay, it's a museum of artifacts from expeditions to Everest.
Mount Everest.
Right. It's really cool. You go through that. They did a really good job with it. I was also going to say the new Frozen ride.
The line, I think, is better than the ride.
You go through that guy's store, Big Summer Blowout,
Ooh, big summer blowout.
that guy, and he's there, and he's in like the sauna.
Wandering
he's in the
Oaken's Trading
sauna,
Post.
isn't he?
Wandering Oaken's Trading Post. Yes.
Yeah, and then he like wipes off the glass and like
Yeah.
it's really
The
it's
line
cool.
is cool. I didn't care for the ride, but the line is actually very cool. Okay, last one, wrapping this up.
'Kay.
So,
Oh, half hour.
favorite recent announcement. So if you don't know what the recent announcements are, you'll have to watch my D23 videos where I talked about the new and upcoming things and changes at Disney World. Okay, so what are you most excited about of the things announced at D23? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
The
Tron.
plans for Epcot's Future World.
I was more succinct.
You go first. Why do you want Tron?
It looks
Or what are you
so
excited for
cool.
Tron?
It looks so cool, and I think it is really gonna make
Yeah.
a big difference to Tomorrowland and make it a lot more modern.
It looks awesome.
It looks
ever
so
since that
cool.
opened up in Shanghai,
At
that
night.
was that's the one that like really made me want to like go somehow get to China and go to Shanghai Disneyland. But since it's coming to Disney World, that's awesome. No, there was this like artist rendering of plans they have for Future World, and DSNY Newscast, I can link to that, did a really good job breaking down that picture on like what looks like it's coming to Epcot. It's pretty exciting.
Ratatouille too. We've been on that at Disneyland Paris. Even though that one kind of made me sick, I would take a non-drowsy Dramamine and do it again. Okay, so these are our all-time favorite and sometimes second favorite things and ties in all of Disney World. And if you want to see our least favorite things, stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.